G'day viewers, Prospector Pete here. I've come to the scrapyard to bring in all my wire and copper and cast aluminium and so on, and I've seen this massive big bag of computer boards. I know the guy really well here. I said to him, how much did you pay for the boards? And he said $1 a kilo. I said, can I buy some off you? And he said, yeah, pick out whatever you want. Pay $2 a kilo. So I'll show you what I'm getting. I'm picking out boards that have got mostly chips on them with hardly anything else. There's a lot of these boards from TVs, a lot of gold on those. Boards like this, there's gold all over the boards, and there's a nice gold corner BGA and another chip. So I'm trying not to get too much waste, but some of these got really good gold pins on them. But there's this whole bag here, and there's this mountain of stuff that I've already picked out that I don't want. This is my rubbish pile. I have to put it all back in the bag when I'm finished. But there's a mountain of stuff here. I get to go through all this, and anything I want, $2 a kilo. I can see a board there with some nice gold pins sticking up. There's a lot of boards here that I'm taking. So I'll carry on and I'll show you at the end what I got. So I've got these 2 boxes so far. When I get home I'll show you more detail what's in there. But there's a lot of gold on these boards, a lot of chips, a lot of gold pins. And that's stuff he wanted to put aside for himself, with all the copper coils and aluminium and motors and stuff like that. And then there's the rest of the bag. And there's a lot of computer circuit boards like this that still had the processors on, and I didn't even think to take them out. My girlfriend thought of it just at the last minute. We took this one. There's a lot of them I threw back in here that still had the processors on. I'm annoyed now because I could have got them. Anyway, that's that. He's also got a container full of wheel weights. Now these ones that you hit on with a hammer, they're no good to me. But the stick-on ones, like this, are zinc. So I'm also allowed to take a whole pile of these. I'm going to try and get a massive pile together. And these are the zinc I can get. So when I get home I'll show you what I got. My girlfriend's just spotted another bag. I didn't see this bag before, so now we've got to drag this over into the light so I can see the gold. And go through this bag as well. Here's a container that I'm putting the wheel weight in. Okay, so I was going to pull everything out, lay it all out on the floor, but there's going to be so much there. I'm just not going to do that. So basically I'll give you a rundown. I've got a lot of these boards that come off TVs, and they've got all the gold along them. And I got a lot of boards with chips on them and gold pins. There's lots and lots of these gold pins on all these boards. Nice gold corner BGAs. I picked up lots of things like that with chips all the way along them, lots of gold pins on them, and you can see when you look in the side there's lots of gold in them. So I've got lots of that sort of stuff. Little boards like that with a gold corner BGA. Lots of nice MLCCs on a lot of these boards. I'll be busy taking the MLCCs off, see just here in front of my finger, my thumb. And I've got these little things here, I don't know what they are, they must be some sort of fuse, but they got gold caps on them. Lots of MLCCs here. Lots of gold on the board. So I picked out as many cards as I could see that had gold on the boards. And little ones that have got, you know, a few ICs and a gold corner BGA, lots of gold pins. And then boards like that with gold. Lots of IC chips on them, BGAs, some nice big MLCCs there. So I've got some really healthy boards, some boards that have got lots of gold pins on them. There's lots of nice size MLCCs. All these here have got gold in them, like lots of gold. Usually they're just tipped, but I can see in the sunlight the gold goes right down. These must be some high grade boards. Boards like this one here. You can see the golds all the way along the pins, and there's gold on the board itself. Got gold pins in there, ICs, and on the back as well. So yeah, I've got a whole pile and it came to 16 kilos, $2 a kilo, $32 it cost me. I can't get over how many nice MLCCs there are there, and there's gold border isolators or whatever they're called. You see that? Look at these MLCCs. Nice. So I'm going to be a busy boy. There's just too much to show you. There's too many there. So 16 kilos, $32. And you could say that all this is profit because my scrap paid for it. So all the bits of copper that I get, and aluminium and bright wire and copper wire and everything that I retrieve from computers is extra money in my pocket. That paid for all the scrap. So everything here is basically free. I haven't had to put my hand in my pocket for any of it. So I'm going to get depopulating with the heat gun, separate it all, and I'll show you the collection at the end when I've got all my IC chips, my BGAs, all my pins. I'm going to have heaps to do. So I hope you liked what you saw. The extra bag that I showed you at the end that I was going to start doing, he said, look, I can't have you here right now because we're busy working. Can you put that bag aside? It'll still be there next time you come. So I've still got that bag to go through. Yeah, I'm there with no safety boots on. It was a windy day and pieces of tin were falling down off buckets and bins, and he said, I just can't have people here that aren't working here. They're not covered by insurance. So I said, yeah, fair enough. He gave me those wheel weights, zinc, and I went to the pool shop and I bought some chlorine. I'm hoping it's going to work. It's chlorine powder to do the precipitating of the palladium. So all of this is free when you think about it. And the way I said, if scrap can pay for scrap, that's good by me. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next one. Bye.